going on, Jerome's? So the Vikings cornerback room definitely had a lot of change. The top 4 corners last year, only one of them were brought back. Byron Murphy Jr., massive contract. Isaiah Rodgers, they see as a every down cornerback, as he looks to. It's not a gamble. I've run out of gamble puns. Mekhi Blackman coming off that ACL. I think he's got a ton of talent. Newton McLaughlin, year 2. Akuda, low risk, high reward. Safety? We'll see. But overall, like I feel like the cornerback room is okay heading into the draft. But of course, as Flores said, you can never have enough corners. That's right. And even though the Vikings don't have a ton of draft picks, it's actually a pretty decent cornerback class. And the cornerback class is sort of reflective of the draft writ large. Like, there's not really a ton of blue chip players outside of Travis Hunter, but there's going to be a bunch of players that start and are either starting cornerbacks or at least cornerback 3s on the respective teams. So we're going to go through and round by round where the Vikings have picks and take a look at some of the cornerback value that could be on the board. So first round, Siobhan Ravel. Right, so Ravel. Now, the Vikings potentially could trade down and still get Ravel. I think that there's going to be some hesitation because he is coming off that ACL, but there shouldn't be because Ravel, we said this ad nauseum, like Ravel, and it filters through. If he had stayed healthy, I think that he would have been a top 10 pick and probably the second quarterback taken. I think that he and Will Johnson, it would have been close, behind Travis Hunter. But Ravel, the pride of East Carolina, 6'2", $194, long, lengthy, physical, almost to the point of being too physical, and the PFF compares him to Tariq Woolen, which I think is pretty fair. Well, 6'2" Tariq Woolen, he's not 6'4", but elite speed, length, press man ability. He's a tough-ass tackler as well, and eventually he will be a travel cornerback 1 against wide receiver 1 type guy. And, of course, Kwesi loves the medical guys, and it is a market inefficiency because I think some teams are too down on guys like Ravel as well as Benjamin Morrison, who we'll talk about here in a second. So, and also he already looks good in purple and gold. Have more 28. Yeah. So now we're also going to include second round since the Vikings could potentially trade down into the second. And Benjamin Morrison, who's going to be working out on Monday, showing off his hip after he had that hip labrum injury. Yeah. But he's 6 foot, $193, the pride of Notre Dame, could play man and zone, and he's really he's a ball hawk, and he gets after things. Long arms, good hands, good hips, 9 career interceptions, and also he never allowed more than 296 yards in receiving in a single season, which is good. It's pretty damn good. So, Benjamin Morrison, again, a lot like Ravel, you're taking advantage of some market inefficiency because teams will be down on him. Now, you want to get your people in and do medical checks extensively, right? So I'm sure that the Vikings will have representatives at Morrison's de facto individual pro day, and it wouldn't shock me if he's a late addition to the top 30 visits so they can get medical checks. Ravel was a top 30 visit this week. I'm sure checking out that knee and going from there. Third round, so Kobe, Bean, Bryant, where pound for pound, like Bean, Makuba, and Billy Bowman are probably the most physically feisty players in this draft. I love him. And Bryant is 6'1", $175. He's a plus athlete. He's dogged. He's got great ball skills. Going to be more of a zone corner at the next level. 62.7 quarterback rating with throwing out 4 passes broken up, 4 interceptions. Plus, he chirps. I love cornerbacks that are a little bit chippy and talk a little bit, and Kobe certainly is that. Into the 5th round. So O'Donnell Fortune, he's been a crush of mine for a long time. I don't know why he isn't ranked higher, but also it's a spot where Kobe could go day 3, O'Donnell could go day 2, and it's just one of those situations, right? But O'Donnell, 6'1", $185, was a huge piece of that Gamecock secondary with our guy Nick Emenwari. He's a lengthy outside corner, starred at the Shrine Bowl, 90.2 PFF coverage grade when thrown at. 3 interceptions, 60.5 quarterback rating when thrown at, which is, again, good. 7 career interceptions, and it just seems like he is value, right? And the Vikings, when Flores has been in the building and had input in the drafts, you look at Mekhi Blackman in the 3rd round in 2023. You look at Kyrie Jackson, rest of power, 4th round, 2024. O'Donnell Fortune in the 5th round, could be a similar value. A highly ranked, highly graded, long physical corner on the outside. Could make sense. Lastly, 6th round. So Tommy Hill coming out of Nebraska. I like him more as I think that he could move to safety, especially in the Brian Flores scheme, but he's 6 foot, 200. He is a big, lengthy, outside corner. Didn't test at the combine. The numbers wouldn't have blown you away anyways. Career 10 passes broken up, 4 interceptions, 80.5 quarterback rating when thrown at. But he's got good physicality. He is more of a zone cornerback, is going to have to be facing the quarterback, which lends itself to, hey, got size, needs to be looking at the quarterback, safety. Makes a ton of sense. So I think that he could be a functional, versatile value in the 6th round. But that's it. That's it. Take a look at Vikings cornerback options at each selection that the Vikings have, as well as 2nd round pick, just in case. Again, Ravel, looks good in purple, man. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts, comment section. Who are your favorites? Let us know, comment section below. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skull production value.